Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am bringing you guys a what I actually used in my hospital bag. I'm going to be showing you guys everything I packed in my hospital bag, what I actually used, and all of my postpartum essentials. This video is a little bit overdue, but I know I do still have a lot of soon-to-be mommies, so I felt like this video would be really helpful for you guys because I definitely, especially as a first-time mom, I definitely overpacked my hospital bag. You guys, I'm going to show you guys right now what bags we actually took, but you guys, this right here is my hospital bag. I feel like this was the perfect little hospital bag to take. I'm also going to be showing you guys what to pack in your baby's bag and also what to pack in your boyfriend or your husband's bag as well. Before being pregnant, I didn't even think about packing Daniel a bag, but I feel like it's definitely useful to pack them as bag as well. And it's just nice for them to have their things and be comfortable at the hospital as well. But we ended up taking this black bag. We took this bag, we took like my makeup case, we took like 2 whole suitcases, you guys. So right before giving birth, I felt like I was prepared, but I definitely was not. Like at the end, like when we were heading to the hospital, you guys, I panicked and I just started throwing a bunch of stuff, like extra things. My hospital bag was like half packed, like there were still things I needed to pack in there. So at the end, I literally rushed and just started throwing a bunch of things in there. We got like the big suitcases and just threw a bunch of things that I thought I was gonna need. And like 80% of the things that I packed, I did not even use or didn't even touch. That's why today I'm gonna be showing you guys everything that I actually did end up using in my bag and everything that I feel like you guys will need in your bag, everything that I feel like will be very, very helpful for you guys after just having a baby. So starting off with my bag and everything you're gonna need, this is my hospital bag right here. This is the bag that I took, the bag that I bought specifically to take to the hospital. I just feel like it is so perfect. Like so many things fit in here. It even has like a little compartment at the bottom and it's just super, super cute. This is the beige, I think it's called the traveler bag or something like that. It is a little bit more on the pricier side, I feel like, for a bag. So you definitely could get something cheaper. I'll try to find like some dupes on Amazon or something, but I will link this bag, and if I find a dupe for it on Amazon, I will definitely link that down below as well. But I just think this is so cute. It has a little strap as well that dad can kind of hang on his arm. Opening up my bag, I'm going to show you guys everything that I have in my bag and everything that I feel like you guys are going to need. Give this video a huge thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below because I literally packed my bags all over just for you guys so I could show you guys everything that I think you guys should pack in your bag. First things first, you definitely want to pack all of your toiletries. So in here I have like my shampoo, some lotion, some mouthwash, of course all the basics like my contact stuff, a toothbrush and everything. But 2 really, really essential things that you need in your bag that are like those little things that you don't really think about but when you're at the hospital and you need them, you're gonna really wish that you pack these and you're gonna thank yourself later for packing these, is some hair ties. You're gonna want some hair ties just in case you want them because you want to put your hair up or just want to take your hair out of the way while you're literally having a baby. You're gonna want some hair ties. And then another thing that I feel like I see a lot of people like mention, because I did watch some hospital bag videos before I had Sophia. One thing a lot of people mentioned that they regretted not having was some lip balm. You're gonna want to take some lip balm or a chapstick or something because your lips will be so dry. There's nothing worse than having dry lips and just wanting some chapstick, like when your lips are burning and stuff. You're gonna thank yourself later for packing yourself a chapstick or a lip balm. Definitely essentials and definitely must-haves. Just get yourself a little baggie like this and stick all of your toiletries in here. And I also definitely recommend packing your bag ahead of time. Even if you can, buy doubles of things because, for example, like your toothbrush, that's something that if you don't pack it ahead of time, you might forget it at the end because it's one of those things that you're not really going to be thinking of like while you're rushing to the hospital. So get yourself, these are also things that are pretty affordable that you can get for pretty affordable. Like get yourself an extra toothbrush, an extra little mini toothpaste. If you see in here, I have a lot of like little miniature like travel size ones. Get yourself a mini lotion, a mini mouthwash. Try to get like travel size stuff, that way you don't use a lot of room in your bag, and also that way you can pack it ahead of time, that way you don't forget them like while you're rushing to the hospital. Another essential is a brush. You're going to want to have a brush there, you guys. I think I had forgotten my brush when I went to the hospital and I definitely regretted it. So get yourself a brush and pack it ahead of time. This is also part of like your toiletries, but don't forget your deodorant, because while pushing and everything, you might be getting a little sweaty, and if you forget your deodorant, you're not going to want to be all stinky and stuff. So don't forget your deodorant. Of course, some hand sanitizer. If you want to take some, I definitely recommend taking some hand sanitizer. The next thing I did end up taking with me was my little makeup bag. I literally had everything to do full glam in here with all my brushes and stuff. But this is one of the things that I actually did not even end up touching. I didn't even end up using whatsoever. But if you do want to wear makeup while you're in labor and you want to pack yourself a little bag, go for it. But 50% of the time, you're probably not going to want to use it, or you're probably not even going to touch it because you're in so much pain that those are some things that you don't even really think about while you're in labor. Like, while I was in labor, I said, F this, I'm not wearing any makeup. That being said, bring yourself some makeup wipes. You're gonna want to have like a clean, fresh face. You're not really even gonna wanna have makeup on, to be honest. Like, my plan was to wear makeup, but I already had some makeup on when we headed to the hospital, and it was really, really helpful having makeup wipes there, because I literally got to just like get all my nasty makeup off my face, and I just had a clean, bare face, and my face just felt good. But if you do want to wear makeup, you can go ahead and pack yourself a little makeup bag. But for me personally, I didn't even touch it. You guys, I literally had brought my curling iron, my straightener, my crimper, just in case, because I literally had this whole plan in my head of being just super full glam. I even brought my extensions, you guys. But I'm telling you guys, I didn't even put like a drop of makeup while I was there. But also, you could bring just a little bit of makeup for after if you are planning to take pictures and stuff. I also do recommend bringing some type of mirror. I really like this one from Vanity Planet, because it can stand up on its own. It even has like a little light and stuff. So this was really helpful to have it there like at my bed, because I was able to just kind of stand it up like that, and I was able to take off my contacts, put on my contacts. I even brushed my teeth like at the bed and everything without even having to leave the bed. So I definitely recommend a little mirror like this. Another thing I found super useful during labor was a little mini fan. I had never thought about this, and this is a little bit extra. Like, the nurse was like, oh my God, your little mirror is so cute, or your little fan is so cute. This little fan, I put it on the side of my bed while I was like pushing and stuff, and it just kind of gives you some fresh air and it keeps you cool and stuff. But I honestly really liked having this little fan, so I will link this down below for you guys, because I definitely recommend it. It even has like a little light and stuff. You can get a lot of use of even when baby is here, because you can use this to clip it onto their stroller or to put it on their car seat when you're in the car to kind of give them some air. Next up, you're going to want to take your own little gown. This is not something that you need so bad, because the hospital does have their own little gowns, but I definitely enjoyed having my own gown. I actually used this one from Frida Baby, so I will link this down below. I'll link everything down below, but this is the gown that I used. This one, I will say though, is really big, but I really liked it because it's easy for you to nurse and stuff. You just kind of unclip these little buttons and you can feed your little baby. But this one, I will say, it is really big because it's one size, but you guys, it literally was huge on me. But also, you don't want something super crazy tight on after you just had a baby. So this is the one that I used, but ever since having her, I actually ordered these on Amazon, and I really liked these as well, because these ones are cuter, and they're also easy access. They have little buttons and stuff, so that way you can nurse your baby. But these ones I feel like are super cute. They have them in a ton of different colors. I also recommend bringing your own socks, non-slip like hospital socks. The hospital does have some, and you could definitely ask for extras, but I just got my own little pack, and I brought a few pairs of these for myself and for Daniel as well. And these ones are super soft, super fuzzy. I actually did also have the Frida Mom like postpartum recovery kit, and it comes with a bunch of stuff. I didn't end up using everything in the kit, so I will show you guys everything that I did use. But in the kit, it also comes with a pair of socks, and I really liked the socks that came in the kit. It also came with the little gown, which I just showed you guys a little bit ago. Next up, you're going to want to have some nursing bras. I actually did not have any at the time, but ever since giving birth, I've been using them. I literally live in nursing bras because they're so easy, you guys. You literally just unclip, and you can feed your baby. But I definitely recommend having some nursing bras while you are at the hospital, and I recommend bringing at least a few of them because you're gonna have your milk in and you're gonna be leaking and you might get them dirty. So I definitely recommend bringing at least a few. At the hospital, I know that you can't ask them for a little belly band, but I definitely recommend getting your own. This is the one that I used literally right after giving birth. I think I put it on the day that we were leaving home from the hospital, but this one helped me out so much, you guys, and I think it was only like $30 on Amazon. Get this one. You guys will thank me later. This is not the one I'm using right now, but right after giving birth, I used this one and it helped. This was literally a lifesaver, you guys, a lifesaver. Get it and you will thank me later. So this is like a 3-piece like little faja. It comes, I actually don't know where the other piece is at, but it comes with a piece almost exactly like this one. And then you're gonna put this one on as tight as you feel comfortable with it. You're gonna put this one on your belly, and then you're gonna put these little pieces around your belly as well, and then you're gonna put the other piece, which is almost identical to this one, on top of it, and then put it around as well. You're gonna put this little piece on your lower belly. This one you don't have to use immediately. I think this piece, the third piece, I didn't start, I feel like I'm not making any sense, but this piece I didn't start using it until like a week after giving birth. I only used the 2 pieces at first, which is the belly belt and the waist belt. But get this faja, you will thank me later, I promise. I'm getting into some of my postpartum essentials, like right after giving birth, all the things that helped me feel better down there was the first thing, my little peri bottle. So the hospital will give you one, but the one that they give you I feel like is a little bit, is not as good as this one. This is the one that comes in the Frida kit, and I definitely recommend this one because you turn it upside down and it's like angled, so it like literally just shoots straight at your, you know, and I feel like this was super helpful. Like when you pee and it burns, put some water in this and just kind of squirt yourself down there, and it really helps you like pee more comfortably. But I definitely recommend the Frida bottle. I really liked this one. And these are the diapers that I used right after giving birth. So it's not a diaper, but this is just like a humongous pad. But these are the ones that the hospital gave me. I just happened to have an extra one. But these ones I really liked. I didn't actually end up bringing my own. I just ended up using these ones that the hospital gave me. But these ones worked amazing for me. I used these, I think like almost 2 weeks after coming home as well. These are the ones that I used. I just asked the hospital for extra ones. And then as far as underwear goes, that's another thing that I definitely overpacked. I took like 50 underwears, like if I was gonna be pooping my pants and stuff. I took so many underwears, and I actually didn't end up using any of mine because right after giving birth, you literally can barely walk. You're gonna have to use like a huge pad like this or a diaper. So your underwear most likely is not gonna fit. Usually the hospital will give you these pads plus some underwear as well. The underwear that the hospital gives you, I'll try and insert a picture like on here if I can find one, but the ones that they give you are not as good. I definitely recommend getting the ones that come in the Frida like postpartum recovery kit. I will insert a picture of those. I loved the underwear that come in that kit. Like they're so comfortable. I feel like as comfortable as they can be after having a baby, but I really liked those. I even ended up buying some more after coming home because like I said, I really liked those. You're not gonna be able to wear like your cute little underwear right after, even like a week after coming home. You're gonna need some big underwear, and I really liked those because they were very comfortable. Another thing I really recommend that really helped me were some witch hazel pads. The hospital gave me some and I was using theirs, and then the Frida kit did also have some, and I really liked those. The Frida kit also comes with this little I think it's called perineal something foam. I will insert a picture. I didn't end up using it because I was scared it was gonna burn me, but I ended up giving it to my friend, and she just had a baby and she said that it really helped her. So I definitely recommend that as well. I'm trying to think of what else the kit has. I think it's just the peri bottle, that little foam stuff, the underwear. Get the underwear, you will thank me. I really liked their underwear. The other thing that the kit has are these instant maxi pads. So these are basically like ice packs for down there. These ones I actually did not end up liking too much. I didn't dislike them, but I didn't actually end up using them at all. I think I ended up using one of them and I took it off right away because they are huge. These are the Frida Mom Maxi Ice Pads, and they are super big. So right after giving birth, they feel good because they're literally ice packs for down there, but you're profusely bleeding. You have a whole like thick diaper plus like a big underwear. So then if you put this down there, you literally cannot walk. So if you do want to get these just for some extra relief because everything is pretty sore down there, I would recommend putting it on, but just put it on when you lay down because you're not gonna be able to walk around with this, I promise you. I think that you could go without them. They are also, I think, pretty pricey, so you definitely could go without these. I really recommend you guys bringing some shower shoes. You can also get these on Amazon, but they're basically like really thin, like disposable sandals. So at the hospital, if you're gonna shower, like I feel like it's really like their floors are probably really unsanitary. They would probably do get cleaned, but I personally would not want to shower like in a public shower like that. I also really like bringing these whenever I go to hotels and stuff to shower in their shower. Any public showers that you're gonna use that you don't even really know who's been in there, bring some shower shoes. You don't want to get any warts or anything. Next up, I really recommend bringing some nipple cream or some nipple balm. I have tried quite a few nipple creams and nipple balms, but this is the one that I really recommend. This is the one that I have really been liking. I didn't actually end up using my nipple cream at the hospital because my nipples were not sore yet, but I have heard of a lot of mommies like their nipples getting sore right away. So definitely bring you some nipple cream or some nipple balm in case you need it, but this is the one that I recommend. You're gonna need some nursing pads. I did end up bringing these because those few days your milk is coming in like crazy and you're gonna be leaking a lot, especially like I was leaking a lot. So these really came in handy. That way I wouldn't soak my bras or soak through my shirts and stuff. I talked about these supplements before, but these are the supplements that I take that help me produce more milk. And these ones I was not using at the time, but if I could go back in time, I would definitely bring these with you if you are planning to breastfeed and you want to try these out. Definitely bring these with you so you could start taking them right away. And also, with that being said, your prenatals or your postnatals, these are the ones that I take. These are the Ritual Essential Postnatal Vitamins. So these ones I did end up taking to the hospital. That way I could take right away. So bring any vitamins, any postnatal, prenatal vitamins that you're gonna be taking, bring those with you to the hospital. And lastly, for myself, I did bring a going home outfit. So depending on what you wanna wear to go home, you could even wear a dress to go home if you wanted to. I definitely recommend skip any cute clothes that you want to wear and bring yourself some cute loose pajamas. You're gonna thank me later. Just, you're gonna want to be comfortable after. Make like everything to make yourself the most comfortable that you possibly can. Bring that. So I just brought these little pajamas with me to the hospital, and these are the ones that I actually ended up going home in. Now for two items that are not 100% necessary, like you could do without these, but if you're someone like me that likes to take pictures, or if you do Instagram or social media or something, you're gonna want to bring yourself like a little tripod. Even if you don't do social media, like especially right now because of COVID, a lot of hospitals are not allowing you to bring extra people in, and you want to take pictures and have those memories. Maybe you want to take like a little family picture with you, your baby, and your partner. You're definitely gonna want to have like a little tripod like this. This one is super cheap. It's from Amazon. It's actually broken, but this one's from Amazon. It's just a little stand. You're gonna put your phone right here, and it actually comes with a little remote controller. So you guys could take like a picture and just press the little remote. And I feel like this would be really, really handy if you want to take some pictures. I actually did end up taking this, but I didn't end up using it because I didn't end up getting ready, or I didn't even really want to take any pictures like of myself. I took a lot of Sophia, but I didn't end up taking any pictures of myself. But if you do want to take pictures, I definitely recommend something like this. Another thing I recommend that is also not necessary is a little letterboard like this. This one, you can use it to take pictures of your baby. You can put like welcome to the world or whatever you want to put. It comes with a bunch of different letters and you can customize it. This we actually did end up using to take pictures of her at the hospital. This is also one of those items that you can get a lot of use of because now I use it to take her monthly pictures. So you can use this for a while after baby is here. You can use this for their monthly pictures or for really anything. I feel like a little letterboard like this is really, really handy. Also, don't want to forget a phone charger, you guys. bring a long phone charger. You can get one on Amazon. I will link the one that I used, and I feel like that one actually charges my phone really, really quickly. But get yourself a long, like an extra long phone charger, because usually the outlets are not right next to the bed. So you're gonna wanna bring a really long phone charger and just pack it in your bag ahead of time, because that's also another thing that rushing to the hospital, you're probably not gonna be thinking like, oh my God, my phone charger. And also that's one of the items that you might forget at the hospital. So just bring yourself like an affordable phone charger just in case you end up forgetting it. That's definitely one thing you do not want to be without, a phone charger. Also did bring my Bobby pillow. It's like a little pillow so that you can breastfeed your baby. I did not actually end up using it, but if you want to bring one, you can go ahead and bring one. Maybe you might use it. I also saw a lot of mommies bringing their own pillows and their own blankets just so you can be more comfortable. I personally did not, but if you think you're going to want to be a little bit more comfortable, definitely bring that. Next up, moving on to baby's bag and what to pack in your baby's bag, and what I actually used for Sophia's bag, because I also brought a ton of outfits for her and a ton of different stuff that she didn't even end up using. But this little baggie is from Amazon. I think it was like $30. This is a dupe for the Fawn Design diaper bag. It's a really popular diaper bag. That's the one that we actually use, but that one is really, really big, so I didn't want to bring something so like bulky to the hospital for Sophia, because I knew she wasn't gonna need a lot of stuff. So in here I have everything that I actually used for her. I know some mommies don't even pack anything for their babies, just like a going home outfit. Realistically, you probably don't need to either, because the hospital does have pretty much everything you need. This is the little baggie, like I said, that I brought for Sophia. I will link it down below. First thing I recommend bringing, that I ended up bringing and I did end up using, was a little blanket. You can bring 1 or 2 blankets depending on how many you think you're going to be using, but I actually only brought 1. I didn't end up using it while we were at the hospital because they're mainly going to be swaddled 24/7, but I brought the blanket and we used it when we were going home. I also recommend bringing a couple swaddles, like 2 or 3 swaddles. The hospital does also have this, but if you want to bring your own little cute swaddles, you can go ahead and do that as well. We brought them and we actually did end up using them while we were at the hospital and going home. So these are the little blanket swaddles. These are the ones that we brought for her, but the ones that we actually ended up using a lot after bringing her home, I discovered these ones, and these are Velcro swaddles. The only bad thing about these are really good because it's super easy to swaddle the baby. You literally just stick them in here. It has like little Velcro straps, so it just kind of sticks together, and it's super easy to swaddle your baby in here. They might be too small right when they're born for these. I don't think we started using these until she was like a week old, but these are definitely super helpful. The only downside about these is that since they're Velcro, they're a little bit loud sometimes, so sometimes they will wake your baby up. You see, or sometimes like your baby will get scared with these. So try them out if you guys want to. They were definitely really helpful for me. I just didn't really love that the Velcro is a little bit loud. I'm still super obsessed with ice ever since being pregnant. Next up, I recommend bringing quite a few burp cloths. Bring like 5 or 6 burp cloths, because we were definitely using these a lot during our hospital stay, because she was spitting up a lot. So definitely bring some burp cloths, but that's also something the hospital might have, but we brought our own, so we didn't end up asking for them. I also recommend bringing some socks. Bring a few pairs of socks, because they get lost or they'll slip off, and if they fall on the floor and stuff, you're gonna want to have a few extra pairs. So bring like 3 or 4 pairs of socks. You also never know how long you're gonna stay at the hospital, guys. For the most part, we all want to have a fast and easy delivery and to go home as quickly as we can with our babies, but I have also heard of mommies ending up having to stay longer. For us, we ended up getting released the next day after having her, but it doesn't happen like that all the time, so be prepared. Bring us extra stuff if you feel like you're gonna need them. I'd rather overpack a little bit and have what I need than underpack and not have like the necessities, you know. Also recommend bringing some mittens. For the most part, usually the baby's hands are going to be too small right away, but bring a few pairs of mittens just in case you don't want them to scratch their little faces. Also, you don't need a lot of clothes, because for some reason, the nurses want you to get them naked like almost every single time you feed them. So we would put an outfit on her, and then the nurse, it would like 2 hours later, the nurse would want us to feed her, and she would tell me to get her naked down to her diapers. So one thing I really liked were these little shirts, because they were super easy to like put on and take off, and they have built-in mittens. So for the most part, I usually just had her, like while we were at the hospital, I had her in just a little shirt like this little undershirt with her diaper, her socks, and she was swaddled up. But I really loved these because they had the built-in mittens. So these ones were really handy. I also brought some little pants to go with those little shirts, and I think we ended up bringing her home in little pants. I also really loved little gowns like this because they were super easy for diaper changes, and once again, they have the little built-in mittens. But these ones aren't so quick to like slip on and off, and the nurses will most likely want you to like get them naked all the time while you're there. So these ones are really handy probably for when you're going home. But realistically, you don't need a lot of clothes for while you're at the hospital. I really loved little sleepers like this. You're gonna wanna skip anything that has buttons. The little shirts, I did like those even though those had buttons, but any little like sleepers like this, button-up ones, you're going to hate. I promise you, like just go ahead and skip those because it's so annoying, especially in the middle of the night, having to like unbutton like 10 buttons and button them back up for diaper changes. Get yourself some that have zippers. Zippers only, guys. Zippers only. Like, it's so easy for diaper changes to just kind of take off the zipper and zip them back up. But also, with that being said, get the ones that have the double zipper. So this one has a zipper at the top. You can zip it down like that, right? But it also has a zipper, also has a zipper at the bottom. So these ones are so easy for diaper changes and so useful for diaper changes because you don't have to get your baby like completely naked. Like you don't have to take off their whole onesie. You can literally just unzip the bottom, change your diaper, and then you can zip it back down. And these are super useful. I definitely recommend these, but realistically, you don't need a lot of clothes for the hospital. If anything, you can just bring a few of those little undershirts and then just like their little going home outfit. If you're gonna give your baby a pacifier, you can also go ahead and bring that. These are actually not the pacifiers that she uses. The pacifier that she uses was actually in her nursery. I was just too lazy to go get it. And usually the hospital will give you a pacifier if you want one as well, but you can also bring your own. Another thing that I was a little bit shocked about was that the hospital didn't have any lotion, diaper cream, or anything like that. They didn't really have anything like that. They did end up giving her a bath, and they did have like the little baby soap and stuff, but they didn't have any lotion or anything. And I remember her feet were really dry. But I also did read somewhere, I don't remember where I read it, but I read somewhere that for like the first day or so, you don't want to put lotion on them or something like that. I don't really know why, but I think maybe that's why the hospital didn't have any lotion. But if you want to bring lotion for your baby, you can go ahead and bring that just in case. And then this is the butt paste that we like. While we were at the hospital, she did have a little bit of a rash on her butt, and the hospital did not have any diaper cream. So I definitely wish I would have had my own diaper cream. So pack yourself a diaper cream just in case you need it, because this is one of the things that I wish I would have had and I did not have while I was there. But that's pretty much it for the baby's bag as well. You do not need a lot for them. Those are all of the essentials that I feel like I ended up taking with me and I actually did end up using. I would also recommend bringing some little hats for your baby. Also that little sucky thing, it's like a little blue, like, I'll insert a picture of it, but usually the hospital does have that as well. So you probably don't need to bring your own, but you could if you feel like you're gonna need it. But once again, that's an item that usually the hospitals do have for the babies. But that one, a lot of people use it for their boogers and stuff. But I actually was using it for her spit up. So anytime she would have spit up, I would use that little sucker thing to get her spit up from her mouth. I feel like this was the perfect little bag to take for your baby. It's small, it's cute, and you could, this is literally a diaper bag, so you could use this as your diaper bag after the hospital, but this one is a little bit small. And now for what to pack in your partner's bag. I didn't actually end up making a bag for him right now, but I did write down everything that I feel like you should pack for them and everything that I wish I would have packed for Daniel, because I actually did not even end up packing a bag for Daniel. Like I said, at the end, we were just rushing and we just stuck a bunch of stuff in these suitcases and we didn't end up using like a lot of it. But for your partner, you're gonna wanna bring him, of course, like all his little toiletries, so his mouthwash, his toothbrush, his deodorant, all that good stuff. Aside from that, you're also gonna wanna pack them a few boxers. So pack them a few boxers, pack them some socks. Like I said, I ordered a bunch of those little like hospital non-slip socks from Amazon, and he ended up using those as well. And they're super, super soft, super, super like comfy and fuzzy. You're also gonna wanna pack them some slippers, and also some slippers for yourself. I didn't end up packing some slippers, but I feel like they definitely would have been handy. The guys don't really need a lot either. I would definitely recommend packing them their own pillow and their own blanket, because the blankets at the hospital are not that warm. So definitely their own pillow and their own blanket, because depending on what hospital you're at, sometimes they don't have like a really comfy place for them to sleep. So having a comfy blanket and a warm blanket will definitely be good for them. And I definitely recommend packing them a jacket, because those hospitals get cold, you guys. And lastly, you're gonna wanna also pack them a couple changes of clothes, just in case they wanna shower while they're there and they want to change while they're there, and then probably an outfit for them to go home. But the guys are just like the babies, they don't really need a lot either. So that is pretty much everything that I used in my hospital bag, you guys. Everything that I found super, super helpful for me, and everything that I feel like you guys are going to need in your bag, your baby's bag, and your partner's bag. I will definitely have everything linked down below for you guys. Please go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up if you guys did enjoy it. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below if you guys are new to my channel, and go ahead and comment some video ideas. Let me know what you guys want to see next from me. And with that being said, I love you all so, so much, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys. You can come say hi, but you have to sit still, okay? But you have to sit still. No kisses. No kisses. No kisses. Sit still, okay? Say hi, friends. Okay, sit still, okay? But Blue, you have to sit still. Get back. You have to sit. Did you just fart? Did I make you nervous? Because I think you just farted, huh? You stinky?